Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 4, where last episode we continued through the path towards the Fifth Rivalry, knowing the two Ouroboros members lay in wait for us, coming across a gaudily decorated door and entering to face Campanella the Fool and Maribel Croyce, squeezing as much information about their organization's plans and motivations as we could before and after the battle. With another roadblock removed, we continued the rest of the way through the hall after a brief return to the garden, now standing before the door where Black Alberich, Rufus Albarea, and the Fifth Rivalry awaits. This door is quite overwhelming, isn't it? And solemn as well, as if we enter the site of some ancient ritual. Green? Crow? You feel it? Yeah, I'm not making a secret of it. One of the last two remaining shards of the great power divided into 7 is just on the other side. Not to mention the power stolen from the Argent Knights. Miriam! No doubt it's Rufus with his Auric Knight behind that door. And Black Alberich, the chief of the Black Workshop. I see. Green Crow, I understand most of the heavy lifting for this rivalry will fall to you. However, let us help you in the preliminary battle. Of course, I'll be counting on you. Phew, glad you volunteered. We'd have to call the whole thing off without you. We'll all offer you our support during the rivalry too. Yeah, let's make this the worst day of that rotten Governor General's life. Lisa and Eustace are required as attacking team members. The rivalry you will need Reen Crow and one other member of the new Class 7. I'm confused. So, for the rivalry I need to have one member. Ash, then, I guess. But I also have to have Eustace... and Elisa in. So if I were looking at a party to start with, I don't know. Depends. Does Eustace have... oh, he has Erda. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Okay. But Ash does have Crescent Mirror, so I can have Ash cast Crescent Mirror. This actually messes... well, if I have to have a battle party or not is the real question. I could start there and then switch, I guess. It makes my party have less defined roles. I could just switch them out. That's fine too, but I'm going to have them there at the start and then they're going to go, tap, I'm out of here. I don't know. But Emma and Reen are like the true core. Alright then. Time for the rivalry. Just think, in terms of power obtained, this is not 1 but 2. So let's go get it.
So, you've arrived.
Earlier than expected, too.
Yes, we've come for you, Rufus.
Did you really think those two from Ouroboros would hold us up for long?
It doesn't matter. They've fulfilled their role. The only thing we require for the rivalry is the Ashen Awakener. Everyone else is none of our concern. The Azure Awakener included. The Sword of the End still has a role to play, however. Campanella and Maribel were to thin out your ranks, but they didn't even use their ion against you. How disappointing.
How could you?
Man, say what you really mean, why don't you?
This guy has textbook villain written all over him.
Ouroboros has their own priorities, and we have ours. We can't expect outsiders to be fully invested in our plans, after all.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Their organization is only interested in observation. Further cooperation may not be necessary.
Today's just full of interesting info, huh?
That's a topic for another time, perhaps.
The wings stolen from the Steel Maiden's Divine Knight.
The Auric Knight has completely absorbed them now.
That power was rightfully won by the Ashen Knight. It should have gone to Valimar.
Rufus Albarea, Knight of Blood and Iron. The man before me is no brother of mine. Interrupting a duel at the last minute, and for your own selfish reasons. Have you no honor?
He did the same thing back when he killed Grianos at the Infernal Castle.
You're pretty messed up for someone who's supposed to be the noblest of nobles.
I can't deny it. But even so, noble blood still runs through my veins. Banter aside, I had a war to manage on top of my duties as a Knight of Blood and Iron. Surely you can't fault me for picking the most efficient course of action. Oh, and by the way, I'm happy you were able to recover Millium, even if she is simply a projection from the sword.
How dare you!
It's okay, guys. He's not wrong, you know. Sup, Rufus? Long time no see!
Yes, you certainly surprised all of us back at the Grawl. But I'm happy, as a fellow Ironblood, that we were able to meet again. Although, I imagine my joy pales in comparison to Claire Lecter's.
Aw, don't sweat it. We didn't really have that many chances to hang out anyway.
Millium, you're definitely one of a kind.
I think you're being a bit too cheerful given the situation.
Sorry to interrupt, but I believe this will have to do for our banter. We should begin the preparations now. Ideally, this would have taken place during the Great Twilight's climax. But I suppose it may work out yet. Should you lose to Lord Rufus, he will obtain the Sword of the End, allowing us to be fully prepared for the final rivalry.
Sorry, but that's not how it's going to go.
You seem pretty confident that Rufus will win. No. Maybe it's not Rufus you place your faith in, but the Auric Knight.
Oh?
It's true that the Auric Knight has seemingly limitless potential, just like the Argent Knight.
You see, the Divine Knights may appear to be equally powerful, but there is a hierarchy among them. They have engaged in many battles over the past centuries, each time being wiped from the annals of history. All as practice for the true rivalry of the Seven. The only knight that did not participate was the Ebon Knight. It may interest you to know that even if a Divine Knight is destroyed, with time it will regenerate. Their awakeners, however, often end up as undead abominations. Nosferatu. Do you remember the field of endless blades you witnessed during your trial below Thor's? Each sword marked a Divine Knight's defeat, the grave of yet another of its awakeners.
I can't believe it.
So that's what they were.
In all the battles that occurred, two knights emerged victorious far more often than their brethren. Their strength is second only to the Ebon Knights. Surely by now you must know which ones I refer to, correct? They were, of course, the Auric Knight, brilliant as the sun, and the Argent Knight, which glows like the moon. Following them was the Crimson Demon with 1,000 weapons, the Vermilion Knight. Compared to such supremely powerful machines, the Azure, Palatinate, and Ashen Knights are nothing.
Where does this guy get off?
Kinda pisses me off to hear him trash talk Ordine like that. It's true that the kind of energy it gives off feels completely different from the others.
And now that it has the Argent Knight's powers as well.
Precisely. You made a grave error in not properly absorbing the Azure Knight's energy. In your current state, you won't be able to make full use of the Palatinate and Vermilion Knight's powers. Frankly, I didn't have high expectations for Prince Cedric's ability to use the Vermilion Knight. It makes things more convenient for us now that you've absorbed its power as well.
You just say whatever you want, don't you?
But you don't have a damn clue what we're capable of.
Class VII's been through so many crucial moments together. Everything we did in the Civil War, the Grawl of Erebos.
And in the course of those events, we lost some of our dearest friends. Yet despite that, we never gave up.
We challenged foes we had no hope of defeating, getting help along the way whenever we needed it. No matter how hard it was, and even if it was only small steps, we kept moving forward all the same.
Yeah, and the new Class 7 is following in your footsteps.
No. You've already caught up to us, Yuna. Instead of walking in our shadow, you walk with us as equals.
Optimism, perseverance, and cooperation are what give us... No. They're what gives humanity true strength. Technology doesn't mean anything on its own. Without human hearts to guide it, it's nothing more than steel and circuits. Once the Great Twilight is over, you say you want to create a world ruled by the Black Workshop. But if there isn't any heart in this cold world you want to make, then what's the point? I'm sure when you made me and Tilly, you never expected us to have feelings. But we went way beyond what you expected. We pretty much became humans.
Yes, I believe this applies to Kia as well. And it all points to one thing.
Right. We create meaning in our lives by our interactions with others. And it's the bonds between people that shape the world. The world you want to create is one completely under the Ebon Knight's control. A world where the inhabitants, like the Gnomes, are enslaved to a higher power without wills of their own. Where people can't find meaning in their lives by struggling and helping each other to move forward. But is there really any meaning to a life like that?
That same tired rhetoric.
Actually, I believe I agree with them. Still, don't think yourselves unique. I have experienced my own fair share of hardship and struggle. And ultimately, I have no plans to serve anyone either. Not the Ebon Knight, nor Chancellor Osborne. My path is clear. I will be the one to surpass my father.
The Holy Sword of Vishnard.
That's one of the twin blades the Albarea family used to slay Nosferatu in ages past.
Usus, you too?
Is that the other one?
Ah, so Arnaud delivered the Holy Sword of Elvars to you. This is simply perfect. We can have ourselves one more sparring match before the rivalry.
Do as you wish, but we must begin our preparations.
Zora Fowler! The original combat shell.
That's right. Even Estelle and the others had a tough time dealing with it.
It pains me to see what's become of you, Father. But I still believe in the love that you had for Mother and me. So I'll prove it. Right here and now, I'll prove to you that your love was not a lie.
Stubborn as ever, Ms. Reinford. You leave me no... You leave me no choice but to snuff out that foolish hope of yours for good. To prove to you that my master is this world's only truth. Not Chancellor Osborne, nor the Lionheart Emperor. No, I will serve Ishmelga to the very end.
This will be it, Usus. Your last opportunity to challenge me before I transcend humanity. Now, let us cross blades!
Wait, does he mean...
No way!
You damn fool!
Allow me to grant you eternal despair.
Now come, show us what you're capable of!
I prefer less despair in my overall days, I must admit. Well, as long as you don't cast any spells at me straight away, I'll be okay. That's how I'd look at it. I might actually just use Black Tortoise just to...
Hold fast! Black Tortoise
make
formation!
sure a gigantic hand laser beam doesn't come from the sky.
What? Shine over us all!
Oh no, it's a hand laser beam!
Not on my watch! Heavenly Thunder!
It's very obvious in this fight.
Let's go!
The Crescent Mirror is something that I definitely desire. I got sealed. Cheers, buddy.
Leave it to me. Arc is activated.
No one's even taking a turn past him. Oh, Albion Wolf.
Take this.
Good old Reen dodge in there.
Ha!
Use this. You finally took
Leave
a
it to
turn.
me.
I mean, that's good and all.
Yeah.
You just got Albion Wolf, so that's pretty good.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay, the setup is nearly complete. Reen has one more turn of seal. Man, if I didn't have that damage reduction as well, I'd taken quite a bit more damage, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Get him, Eustace. No bust for them. A spellcaster. I do think that is the scariest thing I can possibly be facing currently.
Ha!
Interestingly, if I use Chronoburst now, that will use a turn. So now I'm not sealed.
It's my turn.
Stratagems.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt! It's my turn.
I have run out Shining on this turn.
Roar! Helix Strike!
Ush! Yeah, that was your first turn.
It's my turn.
Wait a second, we may have misjudged. He hit me for nearly half my HP in one hit. This is not... I like more or less hit him for a third of his HP in one hit, actually. To be fair. Pretty tasty, you gotta say.
Roar! Helix Strike! Now!
There! Arrogant fools!
Uh-oh.
Don't think you've won yet.
I've made a mistake.
Here I come.
Holy flame! Take this!
Yes.
Sealed. I'll get the seal off. Chief of the Gnomes, loyal to Chancellor Osborne, drops a Noble Gem, able to warp space, trapping his foes in a dark dimension.
Leave it to me.
Now, what do you actually plan to do? That is my real query for you.
It's my turn.
It's Emma we get to do stuff. Everyone is sealed. No crafts for me. Both SS plus after all.
Arcus, activate!
Ha!
Yes!
Okay, how do I want to proceed here? Just summon Orbital Gear. Use that to do a fair whack of damage. That takes a lot of turns to come out by the look of it. He's brandishing already.
Orbital Gear EXA, activate! Ha! Orbital Laser, fire!
There!
Just looking at the damage. Should have called Laura.
What will you make of this?
I'm hypnotized now.
Behold the advent of your demise. Perish, Luciferian art!
He's no instant death or something weird like that.
What? Leave it to me.
That was quite some damage there, mister. I actually got hit by one. It's inappropriate for someone of my stature.
I'm up! Go berserk! Infernal Hunt! It's my turn!
And we know our target is to take one out before the others. I don't think I'm gonna... I don't think I should hit both. I think hitting him would be a bad idea right now, because he's actually about to hit half as well.
Roar! Healing strike! Now!
There! Yeah!
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on, use this.
I'm going.
He's healing? Who's he casting on? Everyone. Okay. In terms of impede, Rosetta Arrow does it. I mean, I guess that might remove Brandish. Oh, what's my defense buffs at? Greens are out.
Yeah.
If he was to cast a big AoE spell again, he'd probably not like it, but it might be Albion Wolf.
Very well. On your knees.
Brother!
They're open.
An opening!
My turn.
Do you want to break your dad?
Yeah.
Impossible!
No, she did definitely just do it.
Don't take me lightly.
Yes.
At least it's going to work over there. Seems like the shinings I have aren't really producing massive results. Also seems like our opponent is pretty much down for the count.
There.
Let's go!
Link, swap.
It's mine! Leave it to me!
Do you want to do the final hit? The question is, we've got your S-craft ready.
There! Now!
An opening! Shining light. Cut through!
Don't take me lightly!
Oh, I lost my spell defense.
Yes!
I mean, looks like he's just not getting up till the end of time here. He's pretty much destroyed. Where's my seal gonna end? Never, by the look of things.
Arcus, activate!
It's my turn.
How much HP are we looking at here?
It's my turn!
Are you not linked? Oh, she's sealed. Well, let's do it as a combo attack.
Now!
It's mine!
Elisa! Did I just take it away from the person I wanted to get the ATS as well because I'm just trying to get this guy finished off? Yes, that is actually what's going on here.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
Yes! There! Let's do it!
An opening!
Pathetic fools!
It's my turn.
I'm going!
Count your brother. I'm gonna buff myself up.
Arcus, activate!
It's my turn!
It's time to pick a new target, right?
Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
It's mine!
Not bad at all. Show me more.
Yeah!
Ha!
I'll at least take away his buff.
Leave it to me!
Now it is best for us to turtle it up.
Hold fast! Black Tortoise formation!
Leave it to me!
Or maybe it wasn't actually. Maybe I should have waited a little bit more. You never know if he might go straight away or not.
Light!
Definitely longer with this person, isn't it?
Shine over us all!
Got a zero order coming up, so it's all good.
I hope you're prepared for this.
I'm going!
Depends if I want to switch from damage reduction 60 or not. Especially when you realize that people's defense buffs are about to run out.
Very well. Divine Shield, protect us!
There!
Let's see what he's got. See if it reflects straight back at him. I should have done Black Tortoise just for the EP game.
Not on my watch!
It's time I fought in earnest. Carve this into your flesh. Ha! Agrius Caliber!
Damn you!
All cancel!
I'll treat you immediately!
But Elisa dodged.
You have my thanks.
Good luck!
Thanks.
Oh, wait a second.
I'm up.
We just all cancelled the damage you did. Because of Black Tortoise. Let's finish this then.
Roar!
Healing strike! Now!
Oh, you're not easy to break.
Yes!
Man, you got some defenses on you.
Light! Shine over us all!
Very well. Arcus, activate!
I'm going.
Equally,
Arcus, activate!
everything has been replaced. Our health was restored just by cheers and the whatnot. I think we'll finish it up now. Well, I kind of needs a forte on Reen so he can just go even harder.
You have my thanks. It's my turn.
Basically all that's left.
Arcus, activate!
My turn. Let's go. Ha!
I'm up!
Here we go then.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
How many buffs could you possibly want?
Roar! Healing strike! Now!
It's mine.
Never mind, it doesn't. He has one hell of a defensive reduction. Yikes! I don't think I've scanned him yet either, have I? No.
Analyzing enemy unit.
Flippin' hell. I'll go for the balance down then.
I got it.
An Iron-Blood and Awakener of the Auric Knight preparing the stage for the rivalry, wielding his magically enhanced sword. Ooh. Is that effective 2 for everything? Ha! Look you. I can't do any damage. Can you please come out of your form now? Almost feels like I'm wasting time.
I'll treat you immediately.
Seems I can do a bit more spell damage than I can physical to him at this point.
It's my turn.
Just sealed until the end of time. That's where you are currently.
Huh? Leave it to me.
He's out. We can hit him.
Pierce through. Rosetta arrow. Now.
An opening.
Now the damage is going in.
There.
Very well.
I don't think I'm breaking you at this rate, that's for sure, but we gotta go in hard.
Let's go. Away with you!
And for Reen to be on a 0 arts at this point in time,
it's my turn.
When I very much want to use Elix.
Roar! Healing strike! Now!
It's mine.
Maybe that in itself was a terrible choice.
Shining light.
Cut through! Take this! Now!
Give me that BP.
It's mine.
No.
It's my turn.
You got ATS down from that.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
Yeah, I should have chrono bursted.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
My turn.
Fortunately, most likely the Force people that we'll be using in the future.
Pierce through. Rosetta arrow. Let's do it.
An opening.
Have a lot more power to them.
Leave it to me.
So we'll look forward to that.
Let's go. Away with you!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Strengthening.
Ooh.
There.
I mean, I'll look forward to this. was thinking.
Holy flame. Ha! Yeah. Take this! Let's go!
That would do pretty nice on its own.
Roar! Healing strike!
I see.
You were supposed to die then.
I can't afford to lose.
Eustace was supposed to use his thingy. Oh well, Sophia and Titania leveled up. 7th caliber has been learned. Crescent mirror on that too. That'd been helpful. We get the Noel gem.
Alright, got it.
On anticlimax.
A matter of course.
I did it! I did it!
Was thinking I'd do 50k then, because considering the previous attacks.
I must continue to train.
Win's a win.
Yeah, I did it!
Nice. That's how it's done.
It's happening!
The rivalry is starting!
What's going on?
I am... No, I'm...
Father?
Aliza? What's happening? No! I am forever a loyal servant of Ishmelga. I am Black Alberich. I have no need of you, Franz Reinfeld!
Father?
Could it be losing its hold on him?
Ah, what a pitiful sight when the puppet has been cut loose from the puppeteer's strings. Perhaps the Ebon Knight can no longer be bothered to divide its attention when the end is so near. Come forth, El-Prado, the Auric Knight!
As you command.
Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Come! Ordine, the Azure Knight!
Acknowledged.
This will be the last rivalry before the battle that will decide this world's fate. Once I've proven victorious here, I will hold the power of all the divine knights you've defeated, as well as the Sword of the End. Then, I will discard my life and become an immortal.
I knew it!
Damn it!
Finally, I will challenge my father and surpass him at long last. Only then will I be able to prove my life was worth more than that of an unwanted bastard child. I will be the one who decides the meaning of my existence!
Reen, please stop him!
I will. Just leave it to me.
Victory in the 4th rivalry has granted Reen the X-Order 1000 Force. Do I have an order now? Well, looks like we are ready to go. In fact, because we've got 3 people in front of us, I'm very tempted to use Yuna over Ash, on the basis, of course, she can shoot everyone at once. So that's pretty good. Also, I like how Black Alberich's possession from Franz Reinfeld is literally a colour palette swap that he can revert to at any point in time. It just changed clothes. He full-on colour palette swapped. That's interesting. Right, well, we've got one with heal, one with heal, one with heal. Move you off, and then we will get someone else in. Lisa, Elliot with the heal as well. Muse, ain't that the way? Now let's switch over. Boys will be boys. Let's play Muse with Crow, just to stir things up a little bit. I think that'll be fine, and we will go with Yuna indeed. Now let's fight.
Let us bring this to a close. All of it!
You can use the X or 1000 force by pressing triangle and accessing the crafts menu. This will consume 2 BP and increase the damage dealt to enemies for 3 of your party's turns. In addition, each party member's strength and ATS will be greatly increased for 2 turns. I guess, does it take a turn? So it's a 2-turn buff, 3-turn damage buff.
It's my turn!
Ah! Yuna, you're going? You're going? Yeah, you are going. Good. Yuna's going. It's okay. I can use Waning Crescent Slash.
Get back! It's down! An opening!
Alright. So, El-Prado stands before us. We've got a Hannibal with no spots checked out. We've got a Mordred with no spots checked out either. Strength down large.
Showtime! They're down!
I'll spend on the first turn. Especially if it's going to take people down that badly. But thankfully, Gemini Blast impedes and hits all.
You can't escape! Fire!
And that's going to be one broken.
I see!
However, I did spend quite a bit. Oh, she's already got enough for another Gemini Blast. Does she go before they go?
It's my turn.
No.
Let's go!
1000 force for the extra damage.
Let's go, everyone!
Let's see if that takes a turn then, I guess. Ooh!
Let's go!
I've got a fancy appendage, me. He's actually already got back up again.
Shit!
All right. Can't impede yet, so I really just need to take out a target.
Yeah. There! You're wide open!
Yuna!
Divine Art!
Oh, that's everyone?
It's
Art's
my
defense
turn.
has gone down. Well, you kind of need to block that now.
You can't escape! Fire!
I'm up!
That does not work as expected, so it's... Yeah, it's 3 turns of the robots, but I get a 2-turn buff. So the 2-turn buff is better than the 3 turns. I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
Shit!
Oh my goodness, I hit the guard spot.
Yeah.
Someone's
my turn.
victimizing my class child. My class child, that's the correct word. He can be sealed, but I can also break him in a different way. Where's Elisa's turn on the scale gone? Come on.
Shit! Healing strike! Now! An opening!
Moving out. I did not get the seal. I could just straight up defend it. It's coming for me, right?
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
I want to do anything I can to get CP at the moment. And I don't want to get countered, but I've actually found out that the body's the hit point here.
Ha! Wide open! They're mine!
It's pretty handy. So he's about
all right
to go next form. We can block this.
Spirit!
I'm going to use Spirit just to get the CP up.
All right.
Well, Lisa's turn's finally coming.
Darkness, sunder them!
I'm up.
The left arm is a free.
Now!
From the past!
You've done well, but it ends here.
Time to weather the storm, right? Defense ADF speed up.
I see!
Finisher.
Can you withstand this?
Golden Caliber!
The ADF down? I'm assuming that would do some serious damage?
It's my turn!
Did less than I thought it would.
You can't escape! Fire!
It's my turn.
Alright, Lisa, you're finally about to go.
Spirit!
Yes! Ha!
Like, I actually need this CP gen.
My turn.
Spirit!
And that'll give me extra CP, which means I'll have an impede there now.
Recharge!
At this point, I'm just kind of tanking through. Or I'm just like trying to get through this period of time is how I look at it. Oh, that's nasty.
Holy flame.
Take this! I see!
Maybe being passive isn't really going to get me there.
All right.
Especially because he just keeps nuking this stuff out. Yikes.
Darkness, sunder them!
Let's go.
He is not letting up.
It's down! An opening!
He's only got one more turn
I'm going.
of nuking me horrendously.
There!
So Phil Rain couldn't have possibly come at a better time in some respects. Thank God he didn't get the hit.
All right!
Alright, we can't break.
It's my turn.
Ro might get in trouble here a little bit. I almost, again, don't want to spend. But I do have a lot of CP.
Now, bring it on!
Holy flame.
14!
I see!
All right.
Goes over here like, I am taking a lot of damage. Can someone please help?
Moving out.
I got you!
All right!
Alright, it's just... Did it just buff itself again, so it's just going to be in this phase endlessly? Oh no. So it's using an AoE spell. Can't use Spirit.
Yeah.
Huh.
I have to break, really.
Divine Heart!
And also, Morning Moon does nothing.
All right.
Darkness, sunder them! They're down! You're wide open!
I might
I'm up.
actually just have to unite just to knock him. Like, is the bar down? It's looking like it at the moment, isn't it?
It's down!
Let's go, everyone!
Otherwise, we'll never get him out of this move.
No problem.
Playing passive is not the way.
Starball Slash!
No, his bar's not done.
All right.
God damn it!
Holy flame! Take this! I see!
He's building up for a finisher, isn't he?
I'm up.
Definitely feels like it. True Helix is what I should have done.
Leave it to me.
Get out of my game!
Ha!
Moving out.
Get out of my game!
There! You're wide open! It can't be.
Offensive. Way better than defense.
The wrong guy.
The fifth rivalry is over. Jade Rook got checkmated indeed. Time to claim all that power. Link level 7. Spear gets us up as well. Make much between Reed and Elliot. Yusei and Crow are link level 6. And Alisa and Yuna are building a relationship. Kurt and Laura nearly there. Blue Head Squad.
I lost?
Yes. You've been defeated, Rufus.
I had the Auric Knight, the strength of the Argent Knight, and the fortress's power. It should have been impossible for your friends to win. Usis, members of Class VII, please, tell me why.
It's because you refuse to rely on anyone but yourself.
Yep, that pretty much sums it up. You had people you could have relied on, but you chose not to.
Despite your issues with House Albarea, your bond with Usis was real at least. But still, you shut him out. You chose to walk this path all by yourself.
And you didn't even rely on the other Ironbloods. That's the legacy you've made for yourself. Being just too good to need anyone else.
In a mindset like that, it's just not healthy at all. You've pulled string after string to keep Crossbell under your thumb. But that was only a temporary measure. What kind of future would that lead to?
Yes. In governing Crossbell, you relied mainly on deception and force. Though they served you well the past few years, they are brittle tools that break easily. You can't rely on them forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
No matter your methods, there is only so much you can accomplish alone.
Yep. Your approach is pretty much the opposite of Prince Olivert's.
It's true.
I can't argue with that. At least, contributing to the formation of Class VII was one of the few things I can be proud of. I imagine that once I fall unconscious, you'll discover the fortress's garden has changed. There, you'll find a path to the very core of this fortress. The blazing demon waits for you. He will be your most difficult battle yet. Prove to me you have the strength to see this through to the end. And what lies beyond is the final rivalry. To think it's nearly over after all this time. In the end, I was nothing but a fraud, inferior in every way to their real sons.
We'll take care of it from here. Please rest, brother. However, before you do so, I need to knock some sense back into you.
Go on then.
Looks like it's finally over now. Yes. I've been bottling this up for so long, but now I've told him everything that needed to be said. That must be a relief. I bet I took a real load off you, huh, Eustace? To all of you. You have my sincerest thanks for your help. I wouldn't have been able to come here and confront Rufus without you. Of course. Ah, look, it's gone all humble on us now. It's all the more precious for how rarely we see that side of him. That's Eustace for you. We really should have recorded that, for posterity. Don't you think that's kind of harsh? I don't think he's that standoffish. You don't know him as well as we do. Alright, you guys are just teasing him now. That aside, I can't help thinking about Alberich's near change of heart back there. Almost. It's close to breaking free of Ishmelga's influence. We saw Franz Reinfer's transformation into Black Alberich ourselves through the spectral moon mirror, however. Today's battle gives some hope that it can be reversed. Maybe. I'm wary of being too hopeful. It would hurt too much if it turned out to be impossible. Let's not talk about it now. There's one more rivalry to clear, and another obstacle before that. Yeah. McBurn was already a pain to begin with, but now that other form you've seen, he's straight up a monster. We really might have to rely on a divine knight or two if we want to get past him. Really, he's not even an awakener, and he's packing that much of a punch. It may seem against the code of chivalry, but in his case, we've got to throw everything we have at him. We'll do what it takes. I think we're all pretty exhausted right now. Let's take a break in the garden first. We've been promised a new pathway from there as well. Why don't we see what that's all about? Our minorities deserve a rest too, after everything. I appreciate the sentiment. We'll go ahead and teleport to the camp. So, we have Mr. Rufus Albarea here who's like, yes, my plan! I'm gonna gain all the power, discard my mortal body, become an immortal. Where's that instruction manual for in case I actually lose? What happens to the fortress? Because that's what matters. Ah, yes, a new path appears. Ah, yes, I'll tell them that if I actually do lose. Before I fall unconscious, I must remember. Yeah, sure, okay. I want that instruction manual too. We'll discuss this as a family once everything is said and done. As long as one's still alive, nothing is truly set in stone. I mean, he's crossing every I and dotting every T, right? It's that backwards. pretty much is. Let's go! And also pick up another Black Zemurian ore shard. I'll leave that guy's instruction manual and head back to the garden. Everyone, look! It's changed. This one will take us to the core, huh? Seems like it. It looked like a black dome from the outside. It should be the last sector of the fortress. And Ouroboros is enforcer number 1. The blazing demon awaits us there. Not just him either. Almost there. Get some rest before we head out. It's going to be intense. We should eat too. Best to go in on a full stomach. Might be a good idea to inspect our equipment and make sure everything's in working order. Indeed, everyone be certain you're prepared before we make our departure. I mean, this garden doesn't change to look really cool or not. Well, our main thing is in the middle. Everyone has a talking option. There is events to be had between Eustace and Milliam. And what was the gems we got, by the way? Got an Ambil gem in the back. No Val gem was obtained, wasn't it? Oh, I can speed someone up if I want to. It's already speed 20 there. Just wondering if I do want to give that to anyone. That's where you get your accuracy from. I'll be taking away... It's too bad I can't put it there. Otherwise I really would want to. For something that isn't like a strength boosting thing on some of these guys at this point. To be honest, it wouldn't be bad to deal with another caster that's kind of faster than you'd expect. Then you just learnt Crescent Mirror, so... Make a speedy Muse, just in case. And then Eustace having that would probably be pretty good, to be fair. How do I not have, like, the better bell? Let's talk. Hey! Green, we've finally made it this far. But it's the same as before. The opponent may be stronger than us, but all we can do is try our best. I'll support you with all my strength and the skills I've honed. As a Jaeger, a Bracer, and most of all, as a member of Class 7. Thank you, Fee. I'll be able to face our enemies with my head held high. We should be saying that to you. You're always encouraging us. Let's see this through to the end. You bet. I'll support you with all my strength and the skills I've owned. As a Jaeger, Bracer? Yep. Didn't have any more dialogue. How are you, Una? Everyone's been praising you since we've come in here. Don't let it go, Chad. One more rivalry left. Whether we win or lose is going to decide the fate of the world. We have to win. Kids like Ken and Nana deserve to have a future. Yeah. We'll protect that future. Together. I'm with you until the very end, instructor. Listen up. This won't be the last time we dive into a fight together. You're not done being our instructor. You better remember that. I will, you know. I will remember that. She just doesn't want me to bow out, does she? Are you speaking your final words together? Hey there, Reen. Is it, huh? We're down to the last rivalry. Yeah. Wasn't expecting such informal speech from Audi. But Crow's is Awakener after all, so it makes sense. I'll be counting on you and Audi and see us through. Yeah, naturally. For that, though, we're going to have to do something about McBurn. Alomar and I will be ready to join the fray if need be. But ultimately, it all comes down to your own ability to take control of the situation. You're right. Besides, no opponent is truly unbeatable. Exactly. We're going to make it through this thing. We've been avoiding for a long time. I guess this is the end? But we can't look back. We have to just keep going forward. McBurn will be our final opponent before the rivalry. I must admit, I'm intrigued as to how it will go. But the result of this final rivalry is of even greater importance than any of the previous ones. The rules remain the same. Hey, Valley Patty. I never doubted we would emerge victorious, and yet, when we defeated the Auric Knight, I was surprised. I suppose with the support of your friends, you were able to transcend the limits of your capabilities, far beyond the imagination. Like Eustace said, this is the difference between us and Rufus. Together, we can defeat the Ebon Knight. Yes, I'm certain of it. However, it appears we will first need to overcome yet another obstacle. Ouroboros' most powerful enforcer, McBurn the Blazing Demon. Indeed, he has a very unusual aura about him. Valimar, do you have any ideas about the source of his powers? I'm afraid I haven't the faintest idea, which is something I find extremely worrying. What's the matter, Valimar? It is nothing, Reen. We ought to be very wary of his flame. He might be too strong for us to handle without your help, but we'll try to deal with him on our own first. I wish you the best of luck. Don't big him up even more, Valley. Our next opponent will be the Blazing Demon. I advise you to be especially cautious, Reen. How many shards have I managed to pick up of people so far? Probably not enough. And where would I go to see? I do have 3. Okay, I guess in terms of the overall people I have, like in the front row party, we've got Laura with a weapon, we've got Ash with a weapon, and those are big damage numbers for me, both guys. So I think I will do Yuna, even though she's not used straight up for the damage, and I've not really been moving her correctly into counter range lately. She's been bigged up enough. Let's give her a Black Sumerian ore weapon. That will make her head swell even more, surely. Right, we're D13. They exist, do they? Alright, it's not a big buff. A little bit of crit too. Hey, you know, take it. I don't think there's any more special courts I can make at this juncture. Unless I tried to. Gold your gems available. Deus gem. I mean, that's not hard to make. Guess I'll keep my U material just in case there's something I can make in the future. Another 7-fold gem would be pretty good, but it's the 7th caliber SR. Oh, do you know what? How much stuff have I got now? Oh, well, yeah. Well, let's see. Who's got slots that haven't been fully done yet? Just one person? Well, that's every slot upgraded. It was just one person who didn't have their slots done. I've got a lot of Sepith. I could probably make an SR one. But then I probably wouldn't have enough U material to do the rest with. You say? We've walked quite the road to get here. There's only one rivalry left, and once it's over, the story will come to a close. Let's do everything in our power to make sure it ends on a good note. Right, after all, what else is Radiant Wings for? I don't know if I'm overstepping my bounds here, but promise me you'll never give up, even if you find yourself staring into the very abyss itself. Of course, Muse. You have my word. Good, and then it's a promise. Operation Jormungand and Operation Mirage. It falls to us to keep them from clashing in a full-scale confrontation. You said you won't give up. Well, you can count on us here to have you back. Really have to make do with that. Really have to make it happen before everyone starts killing everyone.